Hi folks, welcome to the channel. I'm just gonna test the 8-bladed prop out quickly whilst I wait for a GPS, and I'm thinking about giving this a proper 2K paint job, so I'm just looking at the logistics of that, because the finish on the PLAs are very nice. So we just need a little bit of sanding on the joints just to clean that up, some nice high build primer, and then maybe a nice metallic orange Ford Focus something. I see we have GPSs. Let's give her a spin. We still have GPSs, so that's good. So give me 20 minutes while I fettle this hood on, which is not the easiest, but just look at that. Look at that. That went so quick. Okay, so today is a little bit less wind as well. Of course, as usual, we fly in ATI mode. So yeah, a little bit of sun I see is out. I see this camera's not as straight as I wanted. There we go, let's try that. So of course the sun is the complete wrong direction, but anyway, let's that's all good. Let's just move this a little bit, maybe that way. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, and run. I see it is very smooth as far as that's concerned. So here we go. Okay, not much difference in the noise department. Still a little bit noisy. I'm wondering if the CG is a little nose heavy actually. So when I let go, well, mind you, could just be the wind. Let's check the GPS. There we go. We have GPSs. Bit of a wobble there. I don't know if that's. Oh, I was going to back to ATI mode. I was going to change the self-stabilization. Quite a breeze picked up there. I almost got a bit of a fright, but that's just the breeze. Let me give myself some space here. I must remember to keep at least 2 meters high, because the grass is pretty long here. Pretty long. So let's give her a bit of a fly. Look, essentially flies like anything else. It's not anything dramatically different, because these helicopter systems do most of the work for you, in fact, so you could have a shoebox there. It doesn't really care. I'm looking for tail authority and stability. So yeah, that's looking good. Let's try a bit of a, now as the wind picks up, of course, naturally, let's try a bit of an orbit. Not the best. Let's try that again. That's better. So yeah, I'm still just waiting for a nice wind still day, but they are far and few between at the moment. But the tail does seem to be holding. And she seems to be, I just want to check for some vibrations. I don't think there are any. Sometimes the tail is dead quiet, I mean, it just depends how much torque there is at that time. So let's stick you into GPS mode and get a bit closer, but I don't see any vibrations. Of course the wind is now starting to howl. No, there's nothing whatsoever that I can see. So look, I can live with back to Atty, I can live with the tail whine. It is what it is. You can't expect it to be dead quiet. It's never going to happen. Also going to do a little bit of an endurance test on this stock 3000 battery. So yeah, very nice looking heli. Very nice looking heli. Just want to check the time. We're up at 5 minutes. It is one nice thing about having GPS and a stock radio. You can just pause it, check the time. We're at 6 minutes now. Back to Atty mode. You see the wind kick it. Yeah, I think a nice bright metallic orange Ford Focus will do a world of wonders here. Although the white doesn't look too bad. Look, this is straight PLA and I can see the black that I sprayed inside the cockpit peering through. Of course, if I put it this way, it's less obvious. Little 8-bladed is, I think, the way to go. It's not that bad, eh guys? Come on. It's not that bad. But the tail holding up for sure. No problem. No problem. And I'm also finding it reacts basically exactly where I put it. Exactly where I put it. I'm so keen. That's my 8 minutes up on the radio. Let me just check that. Indeed, but I'm going to fly this battery flat. This one is still in fairly good condition. So I highly doubt I'll get the 24-minute record of the Bell, because that only weighs 1200 grams. we're up at 1450 here, plus minus, you know, so I'm expecting maybe 12, 16 minutes maybe, we'll see, before the LiPo alarm kicks in. Look, I highly recommend switching off the auto return to home, because when that kicks in at whatever voltage, you know, you're kind of at the last legs of your battery, and if you're far away, you know, by the time you get in, you're going to be pretty drained. So I set it to 3.6 under load, and by the time I've landed, when she's settled, the battery is at about 3.8 volts, which is just perfect for storing. A bit about the wind, but yeah, we go along. Very nice looking. Very nice looking heli from all angles. All angles. Very nice. I've got the head speed at 80. I think that's a good speed for here. I think at that speed you get nice reaction time, nice and agile, you know, agile in all directions. So that's me just farting around. Gotta watch the weeds here, they're very high. We must be approaching 12 minutes now, so let's just park her quickly. A gentle GPS braking. 11.5. If I get 16 on here, I'll be quite there it is already beeping, in fact. So that would be 12 minutes. 12 minutes landed. So yeah, she will not fly 20 minutes. I didn't expect that. What is that? Alright. But yeah, pity about the wind. HX50 look-alike, let's call it that. I don't want to tread on anybody's toes. So yeah, happy days.